Good afternoon, everybody. Like Gabriella stated, I'm going to discuss the incident that occurred at 28005 Pasadena Drive. Yesterday evening, the 17th, there was a domestic at this location in which a Renal Joseph was in a verbal argument with members of his family. During that time, it turned violent when he battered one of the family members. He then retreated back into his room where the family members could hear him loading a firearm and then racking one in the chamber. They became fearful, and of course they fled the residence and went to a neighbor, and they called 911 at about 7:52 p.m. They provided updates to us, and they stated that Renal made comments that he will kill family members and responding law enforcement. We arrived on scene at about 7:59 p.m. We can hear that the first contact was attempted at 8:13. The door was slammed and locked. They made contact with him, and he stated he wasn't coming out and to call SWAT. Somehow he was able to set his vehicle on fire in the driveway, and then throughout the night, he barricaded himself in the residence. He began firing multiple shots at the armored vehicles that were around the house. And then at about 6:20 in the morning, he fired at two deputies that were in the backyard of the residence. They returned fire, and Renal fled back into the residence, at which time he began to set the house on fire. Shortly thereafter, he did come out and surrender. It was at that time that we learned that he was struck in the hand by a single gunshot. He was treated and taken to a hospital where he was undergoing some surgery to that hand. Once he is released from the hospital, he is going to be facing a plethora of charges. What we found out about Renal is that he is a convicted felon. It also believes that he is in the country illegally from Haiti. So we are working with our partners with Border Patrol and ICE to get that situated. This is still a very active scene. We have not been able to get into the house yet due to the fire, and also there was gas deployed by SWAT during the event. So there's still a lot for us to do. When I do have additional updates, I will get them back to you. The deputies in this case are okay. Nobody was struck. And as usual protocol, they are on administrative leave right now during the investigation. So at this time, I thank you for your time.